You'd better leave now.
But, Doc, I got... Just let me explain it.
Are you all right?
Me? It's nothing.
You look pale.
What do you want to bet? Scleroderma.
We did that last week.
Well, I say lupus.
No. Dermatomyositis.
No way. $5 says it's...
All right, let's break it up. Break it up. What is this anyway? We've got casualties coming in here. Dozens of them will be here any minute. Good idea. Shoop set up ER1.
Got it.
Jackson. Yo. Stay right where you are. I want you right next to me in case anything happens.
Happens?
North Beach Correctional Facility sending over a busload of injured inmates.
Oh, prisoners.
Convicts, Jackson. Felons. You have to be very cautious indeed. I've already notified security.
Doc, I really don't think there's anything to worry about.
I'm surprised, Jackson, that you don't understand the criminal mind. These brutes would just as soon cut your throat as look at you. We cannot let our guard down for a single moment.
Okay. Who's in charge here? Speak up.
He is.
These are prisoners?
Yeah, one of the guard ramps collapsed during mess. What a mess. We tried to clean them up as best we could, and the ones we couldn't, we brought over here.
Okay, could we get everybody into an emergency room, please, one at a time?
Okay, O'Mara, he's talking to you. Come on, move it. All right, Claudia, bring all your girls down this hallway. Come on, you guys. You heard him. Come on. Get the lead out.
Really knows crowd control, doesn't she?
Stinking rat trap. That's what it is. You think they care? They don't care. So what if a ram caves in and kills a couple of women prisoners?
Bernice, cut the speeches.
See what I mean? Nobody wants to hear it. It's out of style to listen to a prisoner nowadays.
Bernice, I'm warning
It's
you.
the medication that makes them a little hostile.
Thanks. I'm always catching hell for getting on my soapbox.
That's two of us. How far along?
I'm starting my 7th month. 2 more months of prison and we'll both be out. Hey, doctor, you don't think that there's something wrong with the baby or anything?
No. Nothing's wrong. You just took quite a spill, that's all. But, to play it safe, I'm going to run a couple of tests. Who's your attending physician?
This week, last week, or the week before?
You don't have a regular physician?
What, are you kidding? A physician? We're lucky if they give us a cough drop. I mean, what kind of guy would want to spend his days off in a prison?
Her temperature's normal and her blood pressure's normal and we can't find a scratch on her.
The light. Oh, this is it. Oh, a bright light. Choir of angels. And its taps. Oh, here it comes.
Now, you're going to be just fine.
Fine. What kind of a place is this? A poor old lady's near death's door, moaning and groaning. And you say I'm going to be fine? You call yourself a doctor? Oh, here it comes. I'm fading fast. Oh, I'm a goner. Oh.
We better admit her for observation.
Oh, that's more like it.
You better ask for a guard.
A guard for a little old lady like that? Come on.
All right, now, we're going to need your name, Mrs.
Oh, it's all right, honey. Up at the big house, they always call me Grandma. You got anything with a view?
It's bad enough they have to live in unsafe conditions, but when they can't even get decent medical attention, Trapper. I mean, even prisoners deserve that much, right? I hear they can't even get doctors who are willing to work full-time.
Yeah, I heard that, too.
What? What'd you hear? Heard what?
Oh, young Dr. Schweitzer here is writing a speech on the flaws of the penal institution.
Oh, boy, tell me about it. I mean, how can they expect to correct? How can they expect to rehabilitate these poor, wretched souls when they throw them into these dank, dark dungeons of unspeakable horrors? Gray, dingy rooms without any windows, without any doors, when all they really need is a friend.
I was talking about the medical conditions.
That, too.
Well, my dear friends, instead of talking about it, why don't you do something?
I could call Dad.
Go to a prison and help.
Go to prison? In person?
Sure, they're always asking for volunteers. All you got to do is call up, pick a time when you're available.
It's a great idea. I'm in.
Good. Stan, what do you say?
Oh, boy, there goes my beeper. Gotta run. Busy, busy, busy.
Stanley. That was my beeper. Keep an eye on that, will you?
Sure.
Someday, maybe, even wallpaper. But for now, I'll tackle one project at a time. I've been trying for months to have this section turned into minimum security.
Minimum?
With the red tape and a bureaucratic board to contend with.
I've been there myself.
And this is our rec room. And this hall leads to the infirmary.
Now, are you absolutely certain that it's safe to,
You're perfectly safe, Doctor. At least from the inmates.
Warden, Block 4 just called about Lasky again. She's sick, but she refuses to be moved.
How sick?
Lasky. Bernice Lasky, the lady I treated the other night?
Well, Lasky's a bit of a malingerer, Doctor, and we can't kowtow to every...
She's 7 months pregnant. Where is she? We better take a look at her.
All right.
strong contractions?
Okay, lady. Just like in the movies. Nurse, get me the lift pack.
I'll call for an ambulance.
No, it's too late for that. Call San Francisco Memorial. We want a transport team and an incubator.
Can't we take her to the infirmary?
No, it's too dangerous to move her. We'll have to deliver right here.
No!
Bernie.
No, please, not in prison. Please, Clayton, you
Bernie,
promised
they
me.
may have no choice.
Come on, keep going. We need that incubator.
Please. You promised me.
Come on now, just pat. Pat. You see you got it?
Oh, Sarah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sarah. I'm so sorry. What a rotten trick to pull on you. Bringing you into a place like this. That's some birth certificate, huh? Place of birth. Women's prison.
It's not going to say that, Bernie. Don't worry.
Doesn't matter. He's bound to find out anyway.
Better get going.
What? Where are you taking her?
To the hospital. She's awfully small, Bernie.
No, I want to be with her.
There's nothing you can do to help her. She just needs some real special looking after.
But I'm her mother.
That's why you have to get well, too, and you're going to get all the care you need right here at the infirmary.
Bernie, I'm sorry.
I'm going to see you soon, Sarah. I'm going to see you real soon. That's a promise.
It's going to be all right. I'll take care of her, I promise. I'll see you in a couple days.
You've been here 3 days, Grandma. We can't find anything.
Well, I don't care what you can't find. I want to talk to the big cheese.
Speak to her, Cheese.
Seems to be the problem.
Well, Grandma can't seem to bear the thought of leaving us.
Oh, well, like you've been given just about every possible test.
Everything we could think up. Of.
Hey, give me a break. I'm sure I'm sick. You want to stick a sick old woman back in the slammer? Heck, it's the first decent food I've had in years. Besides, if you send me back now, you might find something. You know, something the lab might find at the last minute. Something real serious can happen.
Well, I suppose we could schedule another liver panel, just to make sure. Just don't drag it out.
bad, Lasky. Good, the sooner I'll get out of this joint. Hand me those pliers, will you?
Where'd you learn about washing machines?
Are you kidding? They're my specialty. Washing machines, toasters, vacuum cleaners. You name them, I fixed them. I used to work for this guy who had a fix-it shop. Old man Peterson. He was as deaf as they come. Got to be easier to fix something myself than to even tell him what was wrong. Yeah, I had the job till he caught me taken from the register.
Hey. Lasky, you back to work already? It's only been a couple of...
Yeah, I want to see my kid.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I can't promise anything.
Yeah, well, you told me that I could have her with me. I mean, you said that I could take care of Sarah when she was born.
Well, we had no way of knowing that she would be premature. Now, she's much too small to leave the hospital. You know that.
Well, then move me. Hey, I've only got like a couple months left here anyways.
We'll talk about it later, okay?
But she needs me now. You know, I'm her mother. I got rights.
Look, she is getting excellent care. You needn't worry.
No, you needn't worry. Because you're not her mother and you don't care about her.
You will see her just as soon as I can arrange a transfer for you out of here.
Fat chance.
This won't do, Lasky. There's dirt on this. I want you to wash this again. This too? These two while you're at it. By hand this time. You can see me in my office when you're through.
She'll see me now.
That's what it is, John. I mean, helping out at that hospital has given me a whole new sense of accomplishment. Just knowing that you've helped some poor, downtrodden creature mend the tattered remains of a rotten little life. I tell you, there's nothing like it.
That's really benevolent, Stan.
I know.
So when are you going back?
Back where?
For a visit.
There alone. Give me a break.
What happened to all that warm, tingly feeling?
Doctor.
Miss Clayton. This is Warden Clayton.
Oh, I feel so embarrassed.
It's all right.
Is she going to be okay?
You'll be all right. Can you tell us what happened?
Oh, I don't remember.
Obviously, she must have been beaten. I told her she should never be alone with those loons.
Half-inch laceration over the left bra.
But she wouldn't listen to me.
She's going to need sutures.
Nobody ever listens to me.
Was she conscious when you found her?
No, she was out like a light.
All right, let's get her out of here and run some tests.
Tests? What kind of tests?
The usual in a case like this.
Except this doesn't look so usual.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I've treated a lot of beatings, John. This doesn't look like a usual beating. Let's go.
I'll have to keep her here for a few days.
Oh, that's fine. She's safer here.
She can't stay here forever.
Says who?
Arnold Slocum, for one.
What are we doing that's so bad? Giving a sweet little old lady a couple of days away from her prison routine? What's the harm in that?
Think of that poor old woman spending her twilight years behind bars.
All she probably wants is a little time to herself. Mrs. Sims?
Grandma? Jackpot,
Come on, Grandma.
Better...
This way. That's it. Now, please stay put. I'm getting too old for this kind of thing.
All right, I'm going. Is this any way to treat a sick woman? Shame on you.
Solitary confinement? What's she doing in there?
She attacked the warden of this institution. Isn't that reason enough?
Bernie Oh, come on, I don't believe that.
Doctor, you don't have to believe it.
All right, well, she's still my patient. I want to see her.
Sorry, no visitors.
I'm not a visitor. I'm her doctor.
I'm just the assistant warden here. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Look, Bernie had a baby a few days ago. She needs postnatal care. She could be hemorrhaging. She could be sick and not even know.
She wasn't too sick to put Clayton in the hospital.
Ever have a baby look soon?
Well, I'm sure you know that even under the best conditions, it can be a traumatic experience, emotionally traumatic.
Doctor, I do not have time to
In
listen.
Bernie's case, the trauma was extreme. Her baby was born prematurely in a prison cell. She saw her child taken away from her in an incubator. She has no idea when she's going to see the kid again, and then she's dumped into solitary confinement. That could push the sanest of women right into a breakdown.
Sorry, doctor. Rules are rules.
Right. Okay, I understand. You're just doing your job. Guess I have to admire that. I mean, after all, you're in charge. Anything happens, it's your responsibility. Anyone gets sick, goes into emotional shock, even dies, it's your neck.
Doc Yates, what? My kid, is there something wrong?
It's all right, Bernie. I'm just here for routine stuff. This won't take long. Sit down. Okay. You want to tell me what happened?
You wouldn't be lying to me about my kid, would you?
All right, I won't lie to you. Sarah's small and she's losing weight.
Oh, no.
Which is normal. We expected that. But I can't promise anything, Bernie. Her lungs aren't fully developed yet. But she's a fighter, a lot like her mother.
You can't blame me for what happened to Clayton.
Well, they just like you a lot, so they gave you a wing all to yourself, right? Bernie, I might have been able to arrange for you to see your kid, but you blew it.
I blew it.
Yeah.
I never laid a hand on Clayton.
Come on, Bernie.
I'm telling you. She was turning purple when I walked in.
What do you mean she was turning purple?
Just that. She was lying there on the floor. I never laid a hand on her. She was lying there, turning blue in the face when I walked in.
I think she's telling the truth, Trapper.
I think you're thinking too much.
The way Bernie described it, Lucy Clayton had some kind of a seizure.
Are you sure about this?
I'm positive. Even Stanley said it didn't look like a beating, remember? Now, what if Bernie's getting bum-rapped for something she didn't do?
Come on, you're her doctor, not a lawyer. Why don't you stick to things you know about and give me that wrench?
Well, the whole thing smells fishy, that's all.
It'll be fine. Okay, now you sure this thing's supposed to be like this?
Lock washers A, B go under pivot knobs C, D in a counterclockwise position over the cotter key, with arrows pointing toward the safety boom.
Okay, safety boom. Here we go. Here we go.
No, do not force pivot arm into boom slot.
Pivot boom.
It all makes sense, Trapper. Clayton comes in here. She's got lacerations and contusions. She says she doesn't remember being attacked.
So?
So she's holding back. Something's not right.
I'll say. Let's take a look.
You're on. Let's go.
Go where?
To see Lucy Clayton. Where else?
Poor Grandma. There's got to be something we can do for her.
Face it, we've done all we can.
What about the liver?
Her liver panel checked out fine. I tell you, the woman is in perfect health.
That's impossible at her age. Must be something else. A corn, a callus, an ingrown toenail.
Anything. There has to be some way we can keep her here.
Look, it's probably not all that bad.
Not that bad. You heard her. This is the best food she's had in years.
Maybe you're right.
Must be some way to keep her around.
Not unless we make her sick. I guess that wouldn't be too ethical.
Well, she's got to go back. Now who's going to tell her?
Well, I haven't the heart.
And this is Frustration City. All of medical science at our fingertips and we can't do a thing.
Now, you're a doctor. You knew there'd be days like this.
Epilepsy? No, there's never been a record of epilepsy in my family.
You don't remember any blackouts, seizures?
Look, I said no. What more do you people want?
We just want to be thorough. We're trying to check all the possibilities.
You can just skip that theory, Doctor. If I was epileptic, I'd never be allowed to do the work that I do.
That still doesn't explain your concussion.
Well, maybe I hit my head on something. I just don't remember.
Do you remember if you were beaten?
No.
You recall maybe seeing or hearing anyone enter your office?
No, but I guess somebody could have slipped up behind me.
They're accusing Bernie Lasky.
Lasky?
Do you remember talking to her?
No. I mean, I don't know. I just don't remember.
Well, if you think of anything, call us, will you?
Yes.
Nice eyes.
Afternoon. This thing back, it was supposed to help me stand on my head.
It doesn't work?
Well, I'm sure it works fine if the pivot arm goes into the boom slot and lock washers A and B.
Okay. You want to stand on your head? Take a look at these. Chrissy Clayton's skull series. Something we didn't expect. Look at all the calcifications.
Definitely abnormal. Not pineal or in the choroid plexus.
It's probably a tumor in the frontoparietal area.
Yep. Let's hope we got to it in time. Willie, listen, you have a chance to look at that CAT scan on Lucy Clayton?
I spent most of the morning with it. It's tough. Extremely tough.
Yeah, it looks like it goes pretty deep.
Next time we'll order the hamburger.
Tumor looks to me like an oligodendroglioma. It's in the silent area of the frontal lobe.
You think it's operable?
Operable, sure, but difficult tumor to remove. Tough, very tough.
Why don't you order something else?
I was talking about the tumor.
Listen, have you thought about radiating her?
Of course. We'll have to do that. First, we should go in and debulk as much as possible.
You're right, that is tough.
Well, none of these cases are easy. But it's a slow-growing tumor. I'd say the odds for recovery are pretty fair. You want to finish this?
No, thanks.
I'm getting a hamburger.
You sure called this one right, old-timer?
Sometimes it doesn't pay to be right, son. Well, we better go in and tell him the bad news.
Think he can handle it?
Doctor? Telephone?
Oh,
Of course.
Line 2.
Dr. Riverside.
Prison infirmary, doctor. I hate to bother you, but you were the doctor on call.
Yes. What seems to be the problem?
Some of the inmates are complaining of severe abdominal cramps. Might be food poisoning or possibly a flu epidemic.
How many patients do you have?
4 so far. I think you better take a look at them, doctor.
Oh, look, I'm really awfully busy here right now. I'll be right there.
What did I tell you? We found the perfect patsy. Stephen Lee, we'll be out of this stuff by dinner.
Then the tumor is operable.
We've set it up with one of the best neurosurgeons in the business.
Isn't this where you tell me that we're lucky we found it when we did?
Well, let's just say that we're lucky. That tumor has been there a while.
As a matter of fact, we're lucky the circumstances brought you into the hospital where we could find it.
Circumstances? Oh, has anybody discovered just what those circumstances were?
About the beating? No. No, we were hoping that you could tell us, but since you don't seem to remember anything...
No.
Well, until somebody remembers something, they're keeping Bernice Lasky in solitary confinement.
In solitary?
That's the rule, isn't it? According to your assistant, Bernie's the one who attacked you.
Oh, no, Bernie would never do that.
Why not? She's a desperate lady. Her child's been taken away from her. She has no idea when she may be able to see her again.
Look, I know Bernie Lasky. I know she's hot-headed, sure, but she would never do that. I know she didn't attack me.
Then who did?
Lucy?
Nobody. Nobody attacked me. Isn't that what you want to hear? I was so scared. I knew what was happening, and I couldn't do a thing to stop it. All I remember was that I was having another one of those attacks. And I couldn't stop it.
Another one of those attacks? Then you'd had them before.
Yes, but never like that, never as bad as that. I couldn't tell you about the seizures, don't you see? I had to keep it quiet.
At the risk of your health?
At the risk of everything. Don't you understand? I thought I had epilepsy.
There's no reason to hide epilepsy. There's medicine.
No reason. Oh, doctor. They're not too eager to hire prison wardens who have epilepsy. I could have lost my job. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but it means everything to me. Everything I've worked for. I happen to believe that prisoners can be helped, can be rehabilitated. Oh, I know that's not a very popular theory nowadays, but that's why I have to keep working in spite of all this. Look, I've got to tell them about Lasky.
No. You're going to stay right here because we're going to get you ready for surgery.
But Lasky...
I think we have someone here who can handle that.
You didn't eat your dinner. You've got to eat something. Oh, hey, kid, I didn't mean to...
Just go away. Please go away.
Hey, kid, you don't have to be upset. Listen, you won't be down here much longer.
Long enough. Long enough to never get to see my baby.
Listen, I know how you feel. I've got kids, too. It's scary at first when they're small like that. But kids they got a special talent for coming through.
But she's so small, and she's all alone. I mean, I just gotta see her. You know, a baby's gotta be with her mother. You know?
You're right.
You know, this is the first time in my life that I had something that was mine. Something of my own. Something that I could care for. And that I could love. And they went and they took her away from me. My little girl.
Hey, come on.
I mean, I really would like to just be able to show her, you know?
Hey, listen, what do you say I get you a cup of tea, real strong, with a little lemon? And whatever else I can find around here. I'll be right back.
This is highly irregular, Doctor.
You're not questioning Clayton's signature, are you?
No, I don't question the signature. I just question the sanity behind it, that's all. Releasing Lasky in your temporary custody to see a baby.
What? Lasky's gone. I don't know how it happened, but she busted out of her cell.
How long ago?
Well, it just happened. I was only gone a minute.
She may still be in the building. Let's go.
Stan, I need to use What's going on here? What's all the excitement? Come on, I come out to treat a little guest, right? Isn't it?
Stan, your car,
What's the matter with my car? What?
Give me your keys.
No, you don't. Nobody drives my car but me.
Okay, then you get in and drive it.
Where?
Oh, come on, she can't be too far. It's the only road out of here.
Hey, would you not jump on the seat?
Oh, come on, Stan. Just start the car. Let's go.
Respect for this car. It's a flying vehicle. It's not the Titanic.
Sure. Just step. Where are we going? We're going down the road.
You're making me nervous.
Step on it. Step on it. Come on, Stan, can't you go any faster?
It's against the rules. I'm already going.
Then break the rules.
See, that's the trouble with you, Gage. Where would we be if every Tom, Dick, and Harry decided they could make up their own rules?
There she is. There she is. Look.
Isn't that the Titanic?
Yeah, and Bernie Lasky is driving it. Come on, let's go. Stan, this car of yours can catch her easy. What are you doing?
I need gas.
Now we're right in the middle of a chase.
I was going to get it before, but I need it. Fill it up, please. Unleaded.
Fill it up. Don't fill it up.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, what's the matter? Can't you read? This here's full service.
Yeah, no, we're in a hurry.
It ain't gonna do you any good. You're still gonna have to pay full price.
Right.
If you fellas want self-service, it's over there.
Self-service.
Okay, here. That's it, Stan. You paid the man.
Don't jump on a seat.
Oh, just pay him. Come on. Don't pay him with a credit card.
You're being very rude.
All right, here. Here's $2. Step on it.
All right.
Come on, Stan.
30 and...
Oh, shut up and drive.
Oh, all right. You're making me nervous, Gates.
Come on. Come on, put it. That's it. Get out of here. Come on, Stan. Come on. Speed it up, will you?
Gates, I cannot drive to keep hollering at me.
All right, then let me drive.
No. I'm not insured for a second driver.
There she is. There she is.
We caught up with her. What do you know about that? I never would have thought.
A little bit faster, Stan. We're going to get her.
A little faster.
Attaboy. Attaboy. We're going to get her now.
Right, here we go.
What are you doing?
Red light.
Oh, no.
I am not going to break any rules, Gates. I told you.
Stanley, if you don't put this car into motion, I'm personally going to take this throttle.
Since you put it that way?
All right. Come on.
I'm going.
Floor it.
Oh, Gates, you make a man mad.
Oh, come on, Stan. Come on.
Oh, no. That is going to kill me. Well, what can I say, Gates? I'm sorry.
It's all right, Stan. Guess I just misjudged Bernie. And then again, maybe I didn't.
Get me out of here! I surrender! Oh! Who taught you to drive? Next time, I'll take a bus.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Well, what do you think I'm doing? Lasky's escaped, and we've come together.
Escape? How could she possibly have escaped when she's been with me? She's in my custody.
Your custody?
Yeah. Look. Lucy Clayton's signature right there.
Oh, nobody told me about this. Now, look, she was reported driving a stolen vehicle.
Stolen? No, that's my car. It's my vehicle. You see, I just let her drive, that's all.
Oh, you see, nobody ever tells me anything.
Yeah, she was with me the whole time.
I think I just better check this out with Warden Clayton.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. You see, Lucy Clayton's on her way into surgery, and... Well, I'll tell you what. When she gets out, we'll go talk to her together.
Yeah. You just bet we will.
Fine. Then we'll straighten the whole thing out. Now, in the meantime, would you like to see a beautiful baby? Come on. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Sarah, that's her name, isn't it? It's a beautiful name, Sarah. They tell me she's doing real good. That she'll be ready to go home pretty soon.
You mean she should be ready to go somewhere pretty soon?
No, I said home, and that's what I meant. At least the closest thing to a home that I can give you right now. Atwater Institute, minimum security. Prisoners can be with their families. I've arranged for your transfer to there just as soon as Sarah's ready to travel.
Well, what's the catch?
The catch, Lasky, is that you're going to have to work your butt off to get out of there. The catch is that you're going to have to give your kid a better break than you ever had.
Hey, Warden. You're all right.
You too, Lasky.
It's been another long night.
Yep. It was touch and go there for a while.
But everything turned out for the best. She got back with her husband.
He got back with his daughter.
She made up with her brother.
He made up with his mother.
I could have told you that.
But you didn't pay up.
Only life imitated art. That young doctor is so sexy, so cute, compassionate. If only this hospital had a doctor like that. Gonzo, you're in the way.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Trap. Gotta join me for a bottle of vintage Chardonnay? I'm sorry, I can't. I have a date with, well, I've got to look in on Warden Clayton.
You've seen an awful lot of her lately, aren't you?
Well, after all, I am her doctor, and we happen to enjoy sharing each other's philosophy on prison reform. And what the hell are you grinning at?
Grinning? Who's grinning?
Just trying to do my civic duty.
Sure, Jack.
Good luck.